Hi there, Sean Rockey from the Ocean Oasis here. Are you dealing with uneven skin tone? It's called hyperpigmentation, and we're going to chat about that today. So, hyperpigmentation is a darkening of the skin due to an overproduction of melanin. Melanin is the coloring agent in your skin, and it's called melanogenesis. It's a 14-step process by which the skin produces melanin. And due to different types of injuries, hormonal changes, you can end up having too much melanin or hyperpigmentation. So there are three main types of hyperpigmentation. You have the first type, which is from the sun damage, right? Sun is the most common cause of aging for your skin, and it really does take a toll on the long term for an even skin tone. So sun damage is one. Number two is hormonal hyperpigmentation, or what we call melasma during pregnancy, chloasma if it's another time that you're having hormonal changes. And that's usually the toughest type to get rid of. Then you have a third type, which is called PIH, or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And that's due to an injury to the skin. Could be a breakout, could be a scratch, a mosquito bite, a cut, a burn, and then you're left with a dark mark afterwards. So an injury to the skin is going to cause the skin to produce too much melanin. So there's an enzyme called tyrosin, an amino acid called tyrosinase. And these two substances come together through the 14-step process and form a coagulation in the skin and signal to the skin to produce too much melanin, and you end up with a dark spot. So let's chat about how to get rid of it. Now, unfortunately, you can't just buy one product and think it's going to work. It has to be a multi-tiered strategy. And so the first category of product we're going to talk about are tyrosinase inhibitors, and they're what everybody goes to, right? These are brightening products. And the one I'm going to talk about today is from Phyto C, and it's called their Phyto Gel. And this has my two favorite natural skin brighteners in it, or tyrosinase inhibitors. And that is kojic acid, which comes from a mushroom, and alpha-arbutin, which comes from the bearberry plant. These are great natural alternatives to hydroquinone, which is a toxic, carcinogenic, cancer-causing bleaching agent. These are going to leave the skin in a much more natural state than bleaching the skin, and less likely to have what we call rebound pigmentation when you go back out into the sun. Your hyperpigmentation comes back with a vengeance. So I love that at night to use your Phyto Gel. The other product I'm going to talk about is from Costa Baja. This is a Korean brand, and this is called tranexamic acid, or TXE. And this is a substance that is also a tyrosinase inhibitor that's really good for stubborn hormonal hyperpigmentation. So if you've been dealing with melasma and it's not going away, this could be a good substance to try. TXE. So those are your skin brighteners. And then the next category we're going to talk about are antioxidants. So you want to get some antioxidants into your skincare routine because they do so much for the skin. They help to give your skin more ability to fight off free radicals, and they give the skin a nice glow. They brighten the skin. And so vitamin C, pure L-ascorbic acid in our 15% in the Serum 15 by Phyto C is my favorite. It's in a great lightweight delivery system, and a serum is the way to go with vitamin C. And then that's pure vitamin C. If you are somebody who's on top of it, use it up quick in 3 months because it's not as stable. Or if you're somebody who isn't as diligent about your skincare routine, I recommend a vitamin C derivative. And I have the Spa Technologies Luminous Vitamin C, which is the THD, or tetrahexadecyl ascorbate. And that's a vitamin C derivative that's very shelf stable. It lasts longer on the shelf, and it's the gold standard of vitamin C derivatives for brightening the skin. So get some vitamin C in the morning, get your brightening at night, and then that's going to help prevent future sun damage, but it's not going to get rid of your current hyperpigmentation. And so you need to exfoliate 1 to 2 times a week. And I have the pure enzymes from Cosmetics, which is a cranberry enzyme with lactic acid. And this is a very gentle way. You put this on, leave it on for 10 minutes, wash it off, and that's a fabulous way to exfoliate the skin. Or I have also from Cosmetics the Prep and Reset pads. And these have some kojic acid along with lactic acid and gluconic acid and phytic acid. So this is going to be a peel pad. You wipe it over the skin, leave it on for 10 minutes and wash it off. And it also has your kojic acid in it. So that's a lovely product to be using for brightening. And like I said, 1 to 2 times a week for exfoliation. Don't overdo it. And then all of this makes no sense unless you have a good sunscreen. You might as well go out in the backyard and burn some $100 bills if you don't have a good sunscreen. Because when you are exfoliating and doing treatments to exfoliate, you're leaving those baby skin cells that rise to the surface more quickly vulnerable to sun damage. So you have to wear a sunscreen, and I recommend the Spa Technologies Eco Protective Cream. And this is a zinc oxide SPF 45, which is broad spectrum, both UVA and UVB protection. It's in a lightweight base, no white cast, no greasiness. It's the sunscreen I never mind putting on. So get a sunscreen that you love, because then you're more likely to wear it. So cornerstone of a good regimen is sunscreen. And then the last one I have is also a Korean product if you're on a budget. I have the Isntree Watery Sun Gel SPF 50, and this is a chemical filter. The Spa Technologies is physical, it's zinc oxide. This one has chemical and physical in it. And it's SPF 50, it's very light, it's also lovely. So there you have it, a whole strategy on how to brighten your skin, even out your skin tone, and come in for a brightening treatment at the Ocean Oasis. And we'll keep your skin glowing and looking very even and healthy. And I'd love to see you for a facial. Have a wonderful day and be well.